You know, that is a beautiful sight when you're not someone with 99 agility and you've been filling up your horn for ages. Well, not really ages, but just filling up your horn really to get some double agility experience. So, yes, off we go. Yay! So this horn lasts me like a million XP or something. That's sweet. That's like 91 level, well, not 91 levels, but 91 agility, which is sweet. But yeah, what's going on, guys? Bo here. Welcome to Setting the Bar, episode 8, I believe. Is it episode 8 now? Yeah, it's definitely episode 8. Now, I'd like to say now, this video is nowhere near, I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near as long as the one that I just uploaded, because the reason I haven't uploaded one in quite a while since that one is because I covered a hell of a lot in that video, and now I'm kind of like topicless really now. People are going to continuously keep asking me what do I think of the combat update and all this stuff. I'm not reading up about this combat update. I really just I don't even know. I say in most of my Setting the Bar videos, the updates just come and I really just don't take notice of them because, in my opinion, they're just not needed or anything. So I'm not reading up on any of these updates or anything, so I can't really talk about them, which is a bad idea when I have a series like this running. So, got a couple of things I'd like to talk about in this video, but it's probably only going to be like, I don't want to set a time because it'll end up at like 21 minutes and I'll be out of topics. I'm like, oh god, what am I going to talk about now? But anyways, just quickly hop straight into the stats update. So my stats have changed quite a lot since the last one. I'm sure you can actually see that. So let me just hop down here. Now, I got 90 mining. I believe I got that I got 90 mining 2 days ago. I got 90 hunter today, and that's not it really. That's not it. But yeah, that's like a fair few mining levels I've gained. I only just got that, so I got like ages ago. But currently, I'm actually rank 1 in the game for 2,353 total. Yeah! Even before Swarming makes an account to compete against me when I'm maxed out. 2,398 total is what as far as I'm aware, I'm going to have 2,398 total for life, really. And I'll have like a billion XP with that. So it's just going to be like, this guy's got 380 mil XP. And then the next guy's got a billion. And then the next guy's got like 400 million. It'd be like, what? That's pretty much what it's going to go. Like, for all I know, there's a guy on my total level that's higher XP than me, which is suck. But just because I'm sitting there, really, and I've got a couple of 200 mils that I'll be doing is because of, well, that's just it, really. Because I have 200 mils, I'm going to have, as far as I'm aware, I do go over a billion XP. Like, I still need, like, it's beautiful, that, innit? Look, going there, 27% to 200 mage. I mean, it's still a lot of XP to go, but I'm getting close. Now, I ain't started range yet, and HP is just going to steadily crawl along. But once I've got all those, that's 800 mil XP on its own. Add the Dungeoneering XP of 100 million in, that's 907 million XP straight away. Add all my over 13 million to my skills, way over a billion XP. And then if I do actually start buying 200 mil prayer, which I don't know if I'll do, this comp update's probably going to change a lot of my goals. I may not even get my 200 mils anymore. I'm going to leave them banked, but I'm not going to put any. I have 200 mil range banked, I'm pretty sure. I may only have like 150 mil banked, but I don't know yet. But I need like another bill or so to bank 9 magic, which I could actually bank right now if I wanted to without selling my pie hard. Just have to really put the offer in and wait for it all to buy. But if I don't, no, it's not that much. It's only about 700 mil or something. So yeah, I could bank it right now and still have money to make some PK commentaries with. But what's I about to say? Yeah, this combat update. I don't know what I'm going to do after it. Now, I'm not going to keep the whole video on this. I just want to quickly say this, but I don't think I'm going to change my account at all. If it makes PKing really difficult, I will keep my stats. I will try and PK with my stats. Even if I get destroyed 1 in 10 fights, maybe eventually I'll kill someone. Even if it's complete luck, I don't know. I am really, I'm just going to wait for this update. Array's made a video earlier, and I watched it, and he said at the end of it, people have been complaining that this update is just going to ruin PRs instantly, and people are ruining them. But we don't know yet. I mean, just seriously, we have no idea what the update's going to be. For all I know, I'm going to have the best build. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed I'm not going to have anywhere near the best build, but I'm going to wait for this update, and whatever that update leads as well, I'm going to go next. But as far as I'm aware, I don't think I'm going to make a new account. However, I may, not max AimostFamous, but what I will do is I'm definitely going to max out the total level. As soon as this, for instance, I'm definitely going to max total level. I'll definitely get 2398, and then depending how it goes, you may call this a waste of time. I may just make a completely new account. Leave AimostFamous as my 60/40. This is my pretty much my, to use the word project, my account. My goals were to max out, therefore I want those goals. I don't want this game to make me change those goals, really. As long as I get the goals, I'm happy. But you're all thinking now, why would I bother maxing out when I could just max out this account, get a completionist kit, and then make a new 60/40? I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I know I'm just doing the stupid thing here, but it's what I'm going to do. But overall, if this combat update thing is like effective to my build, as so many people say it is, what I'm probably going to do is just make a new account. And I can make a series out of this, of course, road to max, whatever I aim for, road to this best build. Something like that, maybe not put the word road to, so I can be like, yeah, it's pro. I'm probably not going to be doing the pit throughout this either, even though it's probably worth it. I just like to talk like straight and not have to pause the video to do that or get distracted. But Yeah, about that, I mean, I can make a series out of it, and then obviously if there is a combat update, training should be slightly different. So to train my 99 skills, all these 99 skills back up again in a different way would be probably pretty fun to do, and I'm sure, I don't know if the series would be fun, but it'll only be like small things really, but that's not really what I want to talk about. The first thing I actually want to talk about is something that, I don't know if I have the best point of view for this one. I probably have a decent point of view actually, because I have been staking. Okay, overall what I'm about to talk about is something between like RuneScape gambling and I uploaded a bank video. Sorry, not a bank video. A 13 billion trust video. If you haven't seen that, then you can probably find it. It's probably at the side somewhere because I don't know, it's like my fourth video last uploaded really, so you can probably still see it. And that was someone who bought a kiln off me and trusted me with 13 bill. And there were quite a lot of comments on there that were saying things along the lines of, it's like, something along the lines of like, it's unfair, or maybe not unfair, that people can have so much money but can be, in speech marks, so bad at the game. Now, that's just jumping straight to conclusions in my opinion. For all I know, the person I did it for simply just wanted to buy it because either one, he couldn't be bothered, two, he has bad internet, three, he couldn't be bothered. I don't know, I mean, four, he couldn't do it. Everyone can do the fight kill, it just takes a few tries and then you've done it. So maybe he couldn't be bothered going through it loads of times and continuously failing. But this is going to be something like, I do have like a fair bit of, I don't know what to put here, but this is like kind of between dicers and stakers really, and how some people, I've said this before, play this game, like me, kind of, and they played for 10 years and yet they still can't make maybe 1 million GP an hour because they're not dice hosts, they're not stakers, or they just don't want to risk staking. The best money is PVM, which I think Next actually brings in a fairly big amount, but I don't know because the prices for everything has changed quite a lot recently. But I can't say that I'm one of them because obviously I make money doing fight kills for people, and I make quite a lot from that. Like, I'm not going to say I don't make much, but comparing it to dicers and stakers can make billions in a day. I watched my mate Cam in a staking session where I was actually watching him in game because I said to myself, I was watching him on last year, and I said to myself, I was barraging at the time, right, if I teleport and watch him, I'll go on a 5 kill streak. And I teleported to him straight away, and he went on a 5. He went on like a 9 kill streak or something. And we always have this joke like it's payables and all that. But I did that, and I watched him go from like a 29 bill bank to a 60 bill bank in a day. Really, I raised his bank X 3,000 to a raise his bank X a bazillion. Really, in one day, in a couple of hours, and that is just ridiculous money made really. So obviously I am nowhere near those, but I still make good enough money. But what I want to talk about is how dicers and stakers really can make so much money against people that actually work for their money by doing skills. If I was to cut magic logs and fletch magic bows or something, I'd make maybe 200k an hour, but I put a hell of a lot of effort into doing that. Maybe not that much effort, but quite a bit of effort. And then there's a guy that can stand at the G, just walk in, trade a guy, someone trades him, 300k, plants a flower, boom, he wins 300k. And that's that done in 5 seconds, really. So I will come up, there's two things I want to talk about. Is this and how skills in RuneScape have changed so much. So I think I might talk about the skills, but please don't be me. You know, if I had that, oh, it's the really bad one as well. Let me quickly just do this. I'll try and keep talking actually, so go away, Prison Pete. But yeah, first of all I want to talk about is like dice and stakers. Now, in my opinion, staking is like a fair way to make money. It's, oh, wow, please drop the key. No, I should have dropped it first. Damn it. Where is it? Yeah, I think staking is a fair way to make money in my opinion. It's your choice entirely to go and stake, and in my opinion, staking is 50-50 odds unless you try some different staking, such as like CLS and Rapier staking has fair bit of skill to it. Like, you may not think that, but if you watch videos, there is parts to like get the PID tick like going and stuff. I don't know, I'm not very good at this sort of stuff, but yeah, overall, I'll talk about stakers first, and then I'll go into like dicers and all that. But stakers, I'm not going to talk much about these. I stake myself occasionally, but I only do it for entertainment, really. I find staking fairly fun to do. I always take money to the jewelry and I am willing to lose. I have the money to spend. If you go staking with your bank and lose it, it's simply, right, can't be bothered with this game anymore. You are in that situation, really. It's that situation when you cleaned and you've got no money left. You're one of those people that cut down magic trees to make 300k an hour. You do that for 7 weeks, make yourself 35 mil, stake that, boom, lose all that time, gone. So, in my opinion, staking is your choice. Now, also, I know I'm probably going to say in my opinion quite a lot, but I think stakers are kind of like greedy people, because some people, like, obviously I have Cam as a friend, so I don't really want to use an example, but he has a 20 bill bank, and yet then he still goes for more. Now, I can understand that, it's fair enough, but if you have a 20 bill bank, the odds of getting cleaned are so much lower, so I can understand some like smartness around there. And obviously, he's addicted to staking and he enjoys it really. So I mean, if he has so much money that he can spend it on staking and not get cleaned all day, that's pretty good. But overall, staking, yeah, like I say, there should be some methods in this game, not like that, where simply skilling can produce some really, really good money. Now, that might destroy the economy, like, instantly. Like, say there's a tree I could cut down and make 4 million GP an hour. The economy would explode, mate. It would come, I don't know why I said mate, but the economy would literally die, because if you're making 4 mil an hour and hundreds of people are doing this, then that's a lot of money coming into the game, really. Now, obviously, if loads of people do, like as the economy works, as loads of people do these supply and demand things, like Avians, no, maybe not Aviancies, but I don't know, chin chompers really. So let's get rid of the bots. Supply and demand for chin chompers, the more people hunting them, selling for money, which means less people start buying. But because they're in so much demand, they rise in price, but the bots keep them low, really. So most money making methods, even if they do produce 4 mil an hour, would eventually not reach that, because there'd be so many people doing that money making method that no one would be buying these items for the particular price, really. But yeah, I mean, I just think that, I don't know, yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, I'm just rambling really. But if I go into it again, staking, in my opinion, is an okay to make money. I can accept it. Goodbye there, sir, all that XP I've just lost. Oh well. You go to the jewel arena to try and make money, but you can also lose money. You know that's a gamble. If you win, congratulations, you've won a lot of money. And if you lose, unlucky. Should have just stuck to your PVM, really. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really a staker. I don't transfer billions of GP and make billions. I could make billions. It's all luck, in my opinion, for staking. If you're boxing, boxing's just down to whoever hits the best. So yeah, I mean, if I went staking, if I staked my red, I could easily win, but I could also easily lose. It's 50-50 odds, just I don't do it, because if I lost, I'd be really annoyed, or upset, I don't know the best word to use there. If I won, I'd be well happy, but I just don't want to risk it. I mean, you just have to think about it. Is the situation worth it? Say I lost the duel. Could I accept the fact that I lost? I staked that part. I want to win. But if I lose, yeah, I'm going to be pretty irritated. So yeah, in my opinion, staking is fair. But then there's the people, going back to the main topic, who stake and are completely clueless at this game. I'll admit, right now, I know a lot about this game. Like, I don't know if that makes me sound, I don't know what to say here, but I know most things about this game. There's people who know more than me, obviously, but it doesn't really matter how much money I have, I can always do things in this game because I know everything how. Now, most new updates, I don't have a clue how to do them, really. Things like Nex, I've never been there, obviously, because I had this build, but say I had a max main now and I was making max main videos, yeah, I'd probably know about Nex, but I've never been to Nex, so I don't think I ever will. I probably will. It's like 30,000 subscribers per I go Nex, and I'll just die or something, but yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not the richest player, but I am by far nowhere near anywhere close to being the poorest. I have to be within like the top 10,000 richest in the game. I probably have like a 3-4 bill bank if I don't include these soul runes. I've probably got like a 2 bill bank, not including the 200 mils I have banked. Now you may say those 200 mils are a waste, but I have so much money on the game that I just, well, no, I don't want to sound like say so much money, but I just have money on the game. I just need to spend it on something. In my opinion, to have stats is a lot better than to have money, really. Like, it's the choice. I've got like a bill bank. Am I going to keep that bill, or am I going to get some 99 skills with it, or have a 1 bill cash battle? Now, I'd happily spend that and have a 300 mil cash battle, because I can get the same stuff for that, not including next gear or anything, but yeah. Overall, I think staking is kind of fair, which leads me on to dicing. Now, sorry, not dicing. Let's go on to, what's it? Frosty Flowers, I think it's called. Something along those lines. That thingamajiggy. Yeah, where you pay someone in a friends chat, really, and they plant a flower. I think this is a pretty good thing, really, but I don't think it's a fair way to make money on the game. But they pay someone to plant a flower, really, and if you plant a cold flower, which is like purple, blue, or is it pastel? I don't know. I see this on some flower. I mean, I do actually enjoy watching flower videos sometimes. I like seeing the host lose. Like, I was watching a live stream. I will admit, I was watching a live stream of Smite Your BGS. Don't know why I was bored. I was on Skype with Nathan at like 2 in the morning, and maybe not 2 in the morning, knowing me. Probably like 9 o'clock at night. There we go, it's more like it. But we were watching this guy flower over and over again his bank away, and it was so funny. Well, it wasn't really funny, but it was just never really he staked his Torva Helm and he lost. It was like, oh, me and Nathan were like, oh, unlucky. And then he'd go in with the Divine, and it was just like, oh my god. And then Smite Your B just made like 2 bill in 2 minutes of work. It was just ridiculous, really. But yeah, if I go into this, you pay some dudes some money, and if you get the flower of choice, you get like double your money. Yeah, it's that. And there are 3 flowers you can win with and 4 flowers you can lose with. But to even that out, and this is pretty clever, like this really, but if you plant a black or a white flower, I think it's like It's definitely 3x, I know that for a fact. But that gives you odds of there's 5 flowers to win, but 2 of those flowers are so rare you shouldn't think about them. So you actually have a low chance of winning. And overall, in games like that, the host always wins. I don't know why I ate the pie then, but I did really. But yeah, I used to think that dices and all those were really like, not dices, flowerers were really like, I know Dyson still exists actually. I might talk. Actually, I can't bother. I just want to keep the flats on talking about. But I used to think that flowers were like some of the like greediest people in the game, and in my opinion, they must be. I mean, they have so much money, and they're obviously taking money off other people. But like I said with the staking, if you're going to trade someone the money with the flowers, then of course you're going to have the chance of losing, and it's your choice to try and get like potentially greedy to make more money. That's your fault really. But yeah, like I said, I don't think flowering is a like a fair way of making money. But going back to what I just said, I used to think that flowers were all like really greedy and all that, but I don't know how I got here. But sometimes when I'm training skills, like I think it was rune spanning, I don't know. Sometimes when I train some AF cable skills, I watch YouTube videos myself, and I found myself on Fishy's YouTube channel, and he has a pretty well-known dice clan, I'm pretty sure. Is it Fishy FC? I think it's just Fishy, I'm not sure, but I don't want to hop in there right now, but I'm pretty sure it's Fishy, and I was on his YouTube channel. I don't know why, I was just bored watching videos, but he had a video of a 20 bill payout, and that is a ridiculous amount of money. Now, picture yourself as a flower host. Everyone tries to set up their own flower host games to try and make money because they make ridiculous amounts of money, really. And everyone tries to make their own, but they can't get anywhere because all these massive ones are already out there. And no one's going to bet huge amounts in these little tiny ones when there's these ones out there that are completely legit. But this one kind of sort of changed my opinion on flowers in general. But if you owned a flower clan and someone bet you 10 bill and like overall a big one, let's say like Fishy FC. Fishy, sorry, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just Fishy, but it's the same thing really. But if someone bet you and you were the leader of the flower thing, 10 billion, and you lost, you could so easily just not pay him that money. And that's probably expected of some flower clans, but he actually paid it out. And to pay out 20 bill, that was like, I think he paid 400. I can't remember the video. I watched it 3-4 days ago. He paid out 20 bill. Could you send 20 bill my way, please? I could use 20 bill, but I'm just going to not bet it. But imagine you bet 10 bill and won. You'd like crying. I don't want to make you all suddenly go bet your banks and be like, sorry, went and bet my bank. But overall, some people are I don't ever, people always say like on my live streams that they want to like see me do like a video of what is it? Like, I go with like 50 mil and see where I can get flowering. The reason I don't do that is because if I did that, my subs might see me make some money, assuming I get lucky, and go bet their own banks to try and do the same and lose it all. I don't want to be the cause of my subscribers losing a lot of money. But going back to the thing, I used to think you could lose a lot of money just simply by getting scammed by the flower host because they don't want to pay out a couple of party hats. I remember a video a while ago of like, I think it was a DDS or something, scamming like 2 parties. Now, forever ago, a DDS offered me a rank in its French chat and like a couple of billion for a shout back when I had like 6,000 subscribers, but I was never into it back then, so I never accepted it really. I don't think I'll ever be a dice host. I mean, I could, for all you know, I have one on level 3, but no, I don't dice. I make enough money killing it. I'm not one of those greedy people, and I don't really like the fact of taking money off someone and they don't get anything out of it. Like, my kiln service, you could count it the same thing, but in the end, they get the fight kiln cape, they pay for the fight kiln cape, they get what they pay for, really, so it's kind of fair there. Some people may say my prices are overpriced, but overall, people pay my prices, so I just leave them as they are. I don't change my prices often, but going back to that thing, 20 bill! Like, going back to the thing at the start I was saying, if you were the host, you could easily just be like, yep, see you mate, kick from the FC, and because you've got such a huge FC, I don't know if that would be a huge damage, but yeah, overall, people are still going to bet there, because if they're betting like stuff like maybe a billion, comparing that, I doubt a flower chat can get far, but to pay out a 10 billion chat, that video, believe it or not, kind of did change my opinion on flowers. Now, as always, I am kind of against them, but they're not as greedy as I thought. Like that, I used to think there were some of the greediest people in the game, but to pay out 10 bill kind of does prove that they are there legitimately to make money from the flowering, but they're also there to give you the money that you can potentially win. So, honestly, that was, I don't even know what to say. I can't remember that video that well, but he was in a Skype call, I know that, and they went like a 4-way split, so everyone lost 2.5 bill on that one, but to win 10 bill, I'm going to go fly on my bank now, I'll be right back. But yeah, what for instance, that was, Fishy's YouTube channel, yes, so if I was to, no, I don't want to say this, but if I was to recommend any flower host, I'd probably go there. because there is a lot of people. Damn you and your pizza! Oh, just nice fake Max cape. What cape is that? Is that like the Herald cape? I don't have a clue about these updates. Like, so I'm going to come on to that in a minute. Hidden updates that I found out about that have been here for ages that I only just knew about yesterday. Like, what? But yeah, I don't want to lead you all into dicing, but if I was to recommend any dice clan, there is all this stuff going around of all these scamming friends chats, really, no matter how big you pay. But I think if a friends chat pays out a 10 billion pay, I think that friends chat is legit. So if any of you are flower addicts or anything, I don't know what I'm saying is, but I'd probably recommend go to Fishy FC. Like I said, Fishy only, I don't know, but if they're going to pay out 10 bill, if you are going to flower at all, yay! Then you may as well do it somewhere where if you win, you will win. Not like, imagine you won like a 5 bill pot and the guy robbed it off you and logged out. You'd be like, wow, that's 5 bill down and you won. That is a punch to the eyeball right there, I tell you now. So seriously, I'd go with someone that you'd recommend safe really now. They're all at like World 2, aren't they? I was at World 2 a couple of days. When I did that Dragon Bone hybriding video, I wanted to try and get hold of those Dragon Bone set pieces, but they were dead expensive. They wouldn't buy on the G, and I actually used the RuneScape forums like the first time in ages. And I was at World 2G running around trying to buy some, and no one was selling them. Eventually, I got them in the G for a fairly high price, but that's the price of trying to make a good video, I guess. And luckily, I didn't die, so I can actually sell them back. That's another thing I could say. If you invest money in something like that, you can always sell it back. You got a 500 mil cash pile. You're trying to get a fight kill without buying one of me, obviously by yourself. Spend it all on gear. Like better gear, like full Virtus and maybe Torah plate or something like that. Use that gear, and if you get it, sell it back. Boom, you know, a Tokar Cal up and maybe 5-10 mil down, possibly max. I mean, I always follow those rules. If you have money to invest, you can quite easily just sell. Not sell, I mean, to buy items and sell them back for the same price. It's worth doing it, really. And plus, by the time you get it, I mean, say you do first go, you might have rose like a quick 500k and you can make some profit on it, but I don't actually know. But yeah, I was in World 2 and I was running around everywhere, and honestly, the amount of flower chats there was so many now. I definitely passed by Fishy. Definitely. I passed by Win All Day. Dragon Dice, I don't think are a flower clan. I'm pretty sure they're a dice clan, but as far as I'm aware, I don't want to lead you all to the wrong place, but I think Fishy was right at the Grand Exchange entrance. World 2. So yeah, everyone go World 2 right now and go flower your bucks away, straight away. But yeah, I mean, that World 2 trek, seriously, just... Can I make 1 billion GP an hour, please? Like, just flowering would be ridiculous. I mean, personally, I would love... If I was a staker or a flowerer, which I never will be, well, kind of a staker, but I would make so much... I mean, if I had that much money, I'd be bringing out some sick videos. Like, I made a video a while ago saying I was going to do a shout-out to fun videos, and obviously I didn't do it. But, what was I saying? Yeah, that money could have bought me supplies to make some sick PK coverage. But if I didn't need that shout-out, if I had enough money myself to fund my own things, if I had billions in the bank and stuff like that, from staking, I could just throw 3 bill aside and go risk a party hat in the high PvP somewhere. If I died, I'd make someone's lifetime come true. Hopefully they wouldn't sell it for IRL, but maybe they'd just be happy that they could buy all the 99s they want them. But as of the situation I'm in, I'm trying to still fund my skills, obviously. Whenever I get a high cash pile, I do put some aside for commentaries. Like I've had a fair few Vesta commentaries lately because I started my fight killings up and I get all this money from fight killing in now. And then I put some towards... I haven't actually put any money towards my skill. Like, as you can see, I have all the buyables. I have 200 mil range banked. That's a 1 Bible. And if I recommend anything right now, if you're going for any 200 mil skill, get range. It is 2 GP XP. 400 mil for 200 mil range. 500k XP an hour. That is ridiculously good. So if you have the money to get any... If you had 400 mil in the bank, you can bank 200 mil range right now. It is that cheap. Honestly, it's probably worth doing it. I'm not even joking. I mean, obviously, if you want to slay, it'd take about maybe just over a month to get 200 mil range, because it is a ridiculously fast skill. But yeah, just talking about that. Wait, what was I saying? I don't even know. Yeah, I've got my Bibles back, but as I said, I do want to try and fund 200 mil prayer. It's not a full-on goal, but I don't think... I'm probably going to bank 200 mil prayer, and depending on how the combo update is, if it's horrible and I am on the verge of quitting, I'll probably just transfer all my money onto a new account and start that one, like I said. But actually, I might not do that from scratch. That'd be so fun. Actually, I've done it with way time. It'd be like in 2017 by the time I've got like 299s if I'm doing it all from scratch. But that would be pretty sick. Oh no, think about that. Earning 99 Halo Block from scratch, that would be pretty definitely. But it would give me the fun of like going bosses to try and make some money, really. But yeah, that's pretty much me done on those two topics. Which if I go back to the main thing, how dices and stakers can just do nothing and make so much money, really. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing of I mean, I'm sure there's people watching my video now who are either stakers, dices, dice hosts, people that dice the banquet, people that flowered, same thing. Dicing refers to flowering in my book, so if I ever say that, go to the flower and just understand that I'm talking about flowering. But I'm sure there are people watching my video this video right now, who are both hosts and like what am I talking about? I mean, for all I know, I've got like I don't know. What am I saying? I don't know. This is a really bad vlog. I keep forgetting what I'm saying. What do you think? Yeah, I've got people like that who did. I really don't know. And yeah, I was going to go into that. If I was to like give you which way would be the best way to make money, flowering or staking, I really don't know. Flowering kind of has slightly odds against you, but you can have the chance to win quite a lot, and it's deadly quick to do, but you can lose quite a bit of it, and you have the potential to get scammed. Unless you go with the like one I just said, really. But oh, damn it, all that XP waste. But staking, there are, I don't know. Staking's 100% luck, really. I don't know. Just in my opinion, don't do either. Just no matter how much you've got. If you've got 10 mil, I could play this game off 10 mil. Now I'm saying that, and I've got like a 4 mil bank, so I can't give you the correct point of view on that. But I've played this game. I played this game off 5 years with a 10 mil bank, and I've always enjoyed it. I still power slayed to the max. I'd be prayer potioning my task when there was 10k each a prayer pot. Simply just because I wanted the fast XP. I didn't mind about money, I just spend it all really. But yeah, I mean, that's down to you. If you have a 10 mil bank and you want to get more, you have the opportunity to attempt to get like greedy. I know 10 mil isn't that much, but you can lose all that 10 mil and have to slave for it back. So that's entirely your choice. So now that I've covered that topic about how dices and stakers can make quite a lot of money, I'm going to go on to, what is it? How skills in RuneScape have changed. And simply, this is just something that Jagex could do to completely change how this game would work, and probably an increase of bots as usual, but what I find is how can the AFKable skills in the game be faster than the non-AFKable skills. I am about to give you a prime example here, if prime is the correct word to use there, and I hope the hell it is, because otherwise I'm embarrassed. Runecrafting. RuneSpan came out, and it is AFKable. The AFKable method for runecrafting is 100k XP an hour, something around 100k XP an hour. The complete effort method of getting 99 runecrafted is 50k XP an hour, 60k at max. So why is that fair? I don't get it. What Jagex should do is swap XP rounds or increase XP rates. If they increased XP rates at ZMI to 200k XP an hour, I guarantee there will be a lot of people at ZMI, simply because it is faster than the AFK. It's the choice, really, between AFKing your skills and getting the faster XP rate than a non-AFKable. No, that's complete dead content now. No one is going to go to ZMI at all. I don't think I'll ever see anyone there again, unless they're doing like a diary or something. Like, I know for a fact you have to go to the RD diary at least once, but I know people that craft blood runes still, possibly for money, nature runes as well, but as far as I'm aware, ZMI is now dead content. No one's ever going to return there if you can get faster XP, half AFK in the skill, really. It's kind of stupid. Why not just buff ZMI XP rates 3x, make it 100, maybe 50k XP faster than RuneSpan, and then people will actually do it, because you could hold a solid XP rate there. And if I could get 160k XP at ZMI, I'd probably be doing ZMI over RuneSpan, because it's faster XP. I mean, the faster XP, the faster you get it done. Obviously, I could swap between them if I ever wanted to do some AFK, but like currently, I only kill during runecrafting, so I don't know. I mean, I'm at 2.5 mil runecraft XP to go. I get about 150k XP, maybe probably higher than that per kiln, so that's like another 13 kilns, 14 kilns there to do runecrafting with. And once that's done, I'll probably be doing 2 kilns at once, really, and being logged off the account. But I do have a 200 mil mage, completely AFKable, 4 or 5 kilns a day I'll be doing with that. So what I don't understand how AFKable methods can beat non. I mean, obviously it's just RuneScape and how it works, but things like Ivy, I'm pretty sure actually the what is it? Actually, that's a good example. Nobody actually goes to the sawmill, is it? For woodcut XP, it's definitely faster than Ivy, but no one goes to it because it requires effort. But Ivy's AFKable. Now, if it was double the XP rates, is it worth it? Maybe not, because Arctic Pines are ridiculous XP, but they are so much attention you need. What they need, ZMI isn't that much attention. Like, it's like a click, then wait 8 seconds, and then you have to click again to move again. Stuff like Arctic Pines is about a click every 3 seconds, and that's death. I'll admit, I can't train a skill like that. And then there's skills like, I don't know, what's another one? Mining? If I was doing mining at Living Rock Cavern, getting 80k XP an hour, and I could go to Granite and probably get 5k XP faster with full attention, it's definitely not worth it. But if they changed it round and made it so Granite was 200k mining XP an hour with everything, I'd be there, simply because it's so much faster. I don't mind, I would take the extra effort simply because I get the faster XP. It makes complete sense, but I think the main one there that I can actually refer to is runecrafting. The other ones are kind of like obsolete, really, but yeah, I think the mining one was a decent example, really, but That's about it. I'm sure I could have talked about that topic for more longer, but that was about it. Just how AFKable methods are. Like, I'm training runecrafting. I mean, not runecrafting. Agility right now. And it's like 60k, 110k XP an hour maybe with the penance on. Not including time to fill the horn up, simply just going 100. It's probably like 90k XP an hour if you include the time to fill the horn up. And for people wondering, is it worth filling horns up? I say it is, as long as you can get the horn filled up in less than 8 hours, I think it's been confirmed. As long as you can fill your horn in less than 8 hours, which is fairly easy, then, actually, I don't know if it's fairly easy. If you have level 5 in all Barbarian Assault skills, I would recommend you do it. Or, simply, my tip to you right now, this is what I do. Be a collector, host your own team. The collector always hosts. Like, Barbarian Assault has all these tips and tricks to it, and one of them is the hosting layout, which is CADA, which is collector, attacker, defense, attacker, healer. No, the first fail! Oh, just... The time wasted is just horrendous. But yeah, if you ever want to get a good Barb Assault team, as long as you have decent levels, you can't be like a level 87 and do this, but be a collector. Wear something that makes you look rich. Like if I well, not rich, but impressively good at the game. Like at least you have like some half brain cells in the game. Really, like if you went in with full granite, no one's going to join your team. Just things like that. D-Med, D-Legs, Granite Plate, no one will join. Red Party Heart, Agile Robes, everyone's going to join really. Simply, just be a collector and say hosting level 5 team. And you will get a level 5 team. Level 5 horn team. You will get a level 5 horn team. And level 5 teams are fast. Now, some of them obviously are kind of not that good, but some Barb Assault players are amazing at Barb Assault. Like, seriously, if you're a collector, you can be a level 1 host and make a level 5 team. I'm level 4 collector, I believe, on here. I need to get that to 5, but I don't want to use those points, or it could potentially be like 10% on a horn, because that's like 100k XP that I prefer to get over level 4 collector. But if I was level 1 collector and level 5 everything else, I could just host my team as a collector and be like, yo, what was I going to say? I'd be like, yo, level 5 horn team, join. And loads of people will come up to you saying, I'm level 5 attack. And then you order them in CADA, and if you order them like that, they instantly think that you are smart and that you are good at BA. And they will keep on your team for a long time, and you can fill your horn up in about maybe 6 hours, not getting the best teams. If you get the best teams, you can probably fill them in 4 hours. Just try and get a permanent team. If you do get a permanent team who are staying for a while, hop World 6 is pretty damn laggy, but get to a world with low ping, and then stick with that team for ages. The record I've done, I know it's pretty slow to some pros out there, but I did wave 1 to 6 in 5 minutes, 59 seconds or something. Now, if I kept on doing that, that fills a horn in 3 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. I can't remember. 3 hours, 30 minutes, that would fill a horn in, assuming we got that every time, which won't happen. But yeah, overall, is the horn worth it? Assuming that you can fill a horn in less than 8 hours, yes it is. If you're level 1 in all roles, host your own team. If you're level 5 in all runs, just join a horn team or anything like that, and you're good to go really. That's about it. So, I'm going to move on to my next topic now. I will talk about the Crucible. Is it what I want to talk about now? I'm sure I had something. Yes, I'm going to talk about the Crucible in a second. First of all, I want to cover hidden content. I only found out a while ago that there was some robes in the game that I can wear that look amazing. I don't know if they look good on male characters, because someone on my friends list showed me it, and she's obviously a female character. And she showed me these robes that she went and got, and they look so sick. Although she did have a completionist kit which kind of matched it, but I can wear these robes myself, and they look so good that I want to get them. And I didn't know when they came out, so I searched on YouTube, and they came out in 2011. And I have no idea about them. I don't think I've ever seen them before, and yet now they've been found. Is this hidden content that's only been known about? Now, the robes I'm talking about here are Necromancer robes, and I'm sure some of you are like, what are they? And you're probably instantly thinking about the Dunge robes, really, which I first thought was the Dunge robes, yeah. And yet, they are upgrades of Dagon High robes. Obviously, the looks are, what's the word? I don't know the word anymore. Like, you all leave the word in the comments, but it's that word that I was talking about in a video a while ago where it's just, it just improves the look, really. Like, my Infinity one, the Infinity was the same. It just, how did I fail the log? Seriously? Wait, are the piranhas in there? Something in the water bites you. Pfft. Every water in the RuneScape has bites in. Bites in? Things that bite you in. But yeah, go back to this thing. I had no idea about this, and I'm sure not some of you don't know what Necromancer robes, but Necromancer robes is either an attempt by Jagex. I like this idea actually. An attempt by Jagex to like make some content more alive in the game, really. And you get these robes by doing the Shades of Morton minigame, by collecting those keys off the pedestals or whatever, by burning fire shades. And you all know, as soon as I said that, you're like, that is the deadest content in the game. People do that to get fine cloth to make split bark. And split bark is some of the deadest content in this game. I remember when that came out and I bought some for loads. Fine cloth was like, bark was about 15k each, fine cloth was about 80k each. I had full split bark on day one really, because my account was a tank major at the time, which is a beastly build back in the day. But That's completely dead content. But they had this update. They added this update, which I never knew about, but now I do, and I really want those robes. But as far as I'm aware, it took her an hour to get them, and she had like Mauritania Legs 3, which makes it super quick. But I'm thinking I might make a series, small one obviously, of me trying to get these. I have to trek through Mauritania many times to get them. Assuming it took her an hour, it probably took me about 3 hours to get one set. And if I died with them, I'd love to find out if I can actually get them back. But is that really worth hours and hours of time, really? But if anyone knows if what I'm talking about, the Necromancer robes, if you lose them on death, can you loot them back, or will they split? Like, if I can loot them back, I would be breeding them so often, because as far as I'm aware, I'd be the only person my leveling them. As you know, I do try to do stuff like that, being like the only person my leveling certain items. Like, I'm not going to use the Infinity as a thing, because anyone can do that. But RD Cloak 4, there isn't many Rune Pures out there with an RD Cloak 4, is there? I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only ones who breeds with an RD 4. Most have RD3, but most people are like, yeah, that's because RD3 is like not an upgrade on the things. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. But these robes themselves, they look pretty sick. Although I think they look pretty bad on male characters. I'll just change my character to female and breeding those and another thing. That's another thing, actually. I wanted to make a video ages ago where I changed my account to female and did a PK commentary as a female account, see if my hits are any better, but I'm afraid of losing my look on my account, because I think you have to, my account looks kind of like less pro, not pro, well, that's definitely the wrong word to use there, looks less like updated than most accounts, because I have the looks, if anyone doesn't know yet, I base my account looks on I Spilly Eyes, I'm sure you'll know, I use that on every account, that's why some people say, why is my hair not orange in game, simply because that isn't what I'm basing my account. I need to change my boots back, because I don't like my boots anymore, but you know what, I'm going to make an inventory space in case I get a new spin. You get a spin ticket! Oh, it destroyed! Damn you. This spin ticket would have awarded you a 10 million cash pile. Yes! What was I saying? I completely forgot. Yeah, I wanted to change my account to female just to make a PK commentary, but yeah, I'm afraid of losing my character build, so I don't think I'll ever do that. I don't think I ever will, really, but the whole female character, male in real life thing's kind of weird. Like, if you watch on this game, there's probably like a 60-40 female to male ratio characters, but if you took the overall population of the game, now, being realistic here, there is probably around 80% males, 20% females, as in legitimate females on this game. People believe that there's like maybe one female and like 500 people on this game, but no, you see, if you want a place to find like a female player, like, obviously you can't tell it's a female player, but it just seems kind of legit that it is a female player. Barb Assault's a fairly good one, but if you go to the Fast Stealing Creations one, you're always in a gaming one, no joke. Now, I don't know why, obviously Boaty knows this, but yeah, I was always there, and literally there's so many female players there, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know, but people always say that it's like a 500 to 1 ratio. It's definitely not, it's about 8 to 20, but if you took the actual female to male ratio, then it's like 60-40. This guy's male, I think. What about the person underneath? Female? Nope, 3 males in one area. Oh, behind, let's go. And we have, I think that's a male, I don't know. Look, 5 males, right. Okay, agility is not the place to go, so number 1 boss man, you need to change the location. I don't know what I was talking about now. I don't know, I just got completely sidetracked and all that stuff. Why does anyone even want to know that? I don't even know, but yeah, if you're looking to do some e-dating, definitely go to World 99 Stealing Creations, I think. Definitely go there. But yeah, this dead content, back to these Dagon High robes. I probably will make a series out of them. It won't be anything exciting, but it'll only be like 4 episodes long, really. I just update you all. And what it'll be is kind of like my From Scratch series, but like if you go back to the really old one, where I opened Barrow's chest, I just skipped to them constantly. I do that, continuously open chests until I got the 3 sets, and I'll be like, yes, got him. Then I go breeding them and lose them straight away and cry. But I really do like the look of those, so yeah, I'm probably going to spend like 10 hours in my day. I mean, if I could get them in one day, of like literally just doing it like 6 hours a day, that's a good deal in my opinion. I'll happily do that because they look pretty sick, but I don't know the drop rate on them. For all I may know, I may do it for a whole day and get 1 piece, and if I get 1 piece, I'd have to get all 3, so I'm about there for another 2 days. But it would probably be worth it. Those things where you walk around the game and everyone's like, what's the arm? I remember on the first day when Turmoil came out, I did the quest on the day of release. My brother did it for me actually because we shared an account. And I was soul splitting Slayer tasks, and everyone was like, what prayer is that? And I was like, soul splitting and all that. And it was just like, I'm not going to say I was one of the first in the game, but no one actually knew what they looked like now. It's like an update comes out, let's say tomorrow, and a new prayer comes out. Everyone's like, what is that prayer? They don't know about it really, but yeah, all these hidden updates are not cool. I might want to get the Shadow Sword on here, and everyone's like, what the hell is the Shadow Sword? I had the Shadow Sword on like a level 62 ages ago, really, and it's like, I can't remember if it's any good. I'm pretty sure it's a crap sword, but It's kind of cool. I might actually get one on here, walk around with a Shadow Sword, and I'm like, what the hell is that? But yeah, Shadow Sword, more hidden content that's actually not known. I haven't seen a Shadow Sword in ages. And you know something I haven't seen in a while? That guy fell down, rip. Like, those satchels. Can anyone remember those satchels? I think you get them in the Tower of Life. But those satchels that used to hold food, I haven't seen one of those in absolutely ages, to be honest. But I think they're definitely in the game still. But I'm sure they must be some discontinued items now. Everyone's stuck up on fish masks, they're going to be discontinued. So, finally, I'm going to go into my final talk for this episode. So, probably about 45 minutes long, maybe probably longer. But this is going to talk about the Crucible. Now, as far as I'm aware, I didn't read up about this Crucible, but I think it's the new bounty hunter that they're bringing out. It's the same thing, really. And overloads are allowed there. Instantly, I do not like that. Because that means you need more grinding to do to PK fairly. It's like, let's use an example. Legacy 614. If you're an extreme donator, you could use overloads. You'd never lose a fight. If you didn't have overloads, you were screwed every fight. Supers would touch nothing against extremes. So now, why would it even do that? But now, if you need overloads to actually PK in the wilderness, that's so bad. I mean, well, not bad, but people like me can get them. But if you don't have a 300 mil bank or whatever Herbler is, I think it's maybe like 100 mil for Herbler now. Probably a bit higher than that. Do you really have to spend another 100 mil after getting turmoil just simply to PK? I kind of find that lame, but yeah, like I say, these updates, we need to wait for them to see how they are. But overall, I haven't read much about Crucible, but I'm kind of just going to compare it to Bounty Hunter, and I loved Bounty Hunter. I really did enjoy Bounty Hunter. So obviously, this Crucible, hopefully it will be very good, and I won't be let down by it, but we really don't know. So I actually need to do my Jack of Trades today. I might do that, cut off a nice 10k XP. Just going to say now, for anyone who's watched this far, you can know this. I died in Troll Invasion twice, 2 months in a row. And I got like 600 XP the first one because I died almost instantly. No, I didn't die twice in a row. I died once. And no, I died. The first time I went to fix and then left in and tried to go the attack one and couldn't do it. And it was like, yep, 600 XP TY. Second one, I died. I don't even know. I died 3 times in a row, actually. I died, then I did the repair one by mistake, and then I died again. 3 months in a row I've not had my agility XP. First one, that thing that blows up, the dynamite, I killed that and it blew up next to me and I died. I didn't know it did that. Second one, I went repairing, left, and then couldn't do it and got 600 XP for that one. Third time, I died on like wave 4 and got like 19k XP. This sucks, can I please finish Troll Invasion? But yeah, going back to the Crucible, I'm probably going to be comparing it to Bounty Hunter, so I don't know if it will live up to my expectations, but hopefully it'll be fun. I actually really hope tanking penalties is in there. I love tanking penalties, unless I die for a dark set, then I'd be annoyed, but overall tanking penalties was really, really fun to do. I never actually PK'd God Souls or anything like that, so I never had any of the amazing penalty tankings, so that kind of sucks, but oh well, I'm sure most of you don't mind what I'm talking about here, but yeah, that's about it for now. I mean, Crucible, definitely looking forward to that. I think it's out within 2 weeks, but no, 3 days, sorry, not 2 weeks. I was about to say 2 days, but I said the weeks instead. So it's out probably this week, so really hoping it's good. Will I be there day of release? Most likely not. I don't like to do things day of release. I like to wait a bit to find if any glitches are out there. Like, say I did Dungeoneering. Actually, no, Dungeoneering wouldn't have affected me. But if I find out, like, any lures or glitches for me to go in and suddenly get 43 defense, if I know about that and didn't do it day of release and a raise went and ruined his account and told me about it, I'd be like, Gwaz, mate, and thank you for notifying me about my account not being ruined. So yeah, that about concludes this video. I will definitely do some Crucible. I'll get a Crucible PK commentary without in like 3 days of the update, unless there is a glitch going around. But knowing Jagex, there always normally is a glitch out there, so I'll definitely wait for that to fix. But yeah, done for this video really. I will admit right now my throat hurts. I don't know, I've never had this before after commentating. I've commentated for easily 3 times as long in this video before, like on live streams and stuff. I don't know why my throat hurts, so hopefully I won't be ill tomorrow. I'm definitely uploading this. What day is it today? 16th of June. 2 videos in a day. Hope you all enjoyed that Infinity hybriding video. What was it? Dragonbone, that's the one. Dragonbone video. I uploaded that earlier today, so that just tells you the day it's coming out really. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that, guys. I actually kind of did enjoy making that one apart from the raggers. I was getting ragged a bit, but raggers don't annoy me. If a ragger attacks me, what I do is I just teleport straight away, save food, save potions, and I use a lodestone to edgewood to get back, and it's literally return in 25 seconds, and sometimes the ragger was attacked by someone else. But don't want to go rambling off really, but I do hope you enjoyed that video, guys, because I'll definitely get more hybriding videos out like that, but I think I said, no, I won't bother saying that. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. I'll just say that really for now. And this has been episode 8. I'm going to quickly do this spin ticket after. I only failed that once the whole episode. That's pretty good. So I'm going to quickly do this spin ticket. So let's see what we can get from this. And then we're going to end the video. Right. Oh, play. Go. Right. I wouldn't mind a double spin ticket. I should make a video of that. The double spin ticket challenge, really. Oh, what? This is horrible. I want that medium lamp. Go. Ooh, here we go. This is what I was about to say. Here we go. Double spin ticket challenge. Let's go. Right, what do we want? Anything good? Definitely not those. Definitely not that. Oh, please. If you give me that, I will cry. I don't want no punks. They suck. Right, play again. Go. Right, don't give me that. Please, 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 please. Large XP lamp. Go. Small. If I get a lamp, I really don't play. But the only rare I've ever had was a rare that I think I dropped on the floor, which is that Dragon Ceremonial body, which was actually on Tokokal episode 3 or pretty sure it was 3. That reminds me, I was going to get Tokokal from scratch episode 4 out today, but I decided to upload that video before, and then I decided to make this sit in the bar. I won't say this is one of my best episodes, but overall I'll have episode 4 out tomorrow. I might get Boaty vs. Bosses episode 5 out tomorrow as well, and I will be live streaming tomorrow. Actually, I might not be, because we're going somewhere for Father's Day, so I may not be live streaming tomorrow. There's your heads up. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see you all soon. Good job, mate.